Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Hoosiers will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ivy. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just
wide open spaces. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about
turning it on. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Aller. Caught over the middle, it's Hudson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Going up top again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the run. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down, or you're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that long. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They're setting up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Allard. Makes the grab, it's Dinkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Well, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Henby. Looking for more room. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the run, it's Henby. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards. The play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wilson will throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It's a seam wide open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
The Nittany Lions will move the sticks.
And the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Makes the grab on the left. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Allard. Right down the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wilson to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Hemby. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Oh, out of space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Wilson will throw. Got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Hoosiers have pushed it inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Pulls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. A little screen to the running back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Back to throw time, running short in the half. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wilson to pass. Makes the catch.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. The Hoosiers the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Makes his man miss. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Hoosiers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Indiana! And that one will put him up here in the second half. He'll try to tack on one more. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Fires to the wideout. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be going the other way, and he's got room. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Indiana 17, Penn State 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He turns it loose to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
But you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The offense batting .500 on 4th down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hemby. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got it in the middle, it's Morris. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run. It's Singleton. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Those last 2 running plays, guys, were awful. Let's see if they try to convert through the air on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Man, they can barely see the 1st down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. Under fire. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Allard. The throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and
touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wilson will throw. Firing to the right, complete. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And is slipped out. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Hoosiers are marching down the field. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Fighting off the defender. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to fire on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They got it! It's blocked!
Yeah, a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Finds his man. It's Ross. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air. It's Aller. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st down from the 11. To the air. It's Aller. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moving out of the pocket. They've got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered.